it was one of the worst and also best moments of my life simultaneously. Like, for anyone that doesn't know, I was unwell last week, like really nearly died of a cold, and it was a bit touch and go.
You
Like,
died of cold?
yeah, it was a bad cold, right? So I had obviously to look after the girls because fucking my kids and all, and my mum and dad were like, "Listen, you look really bad. We'll take the girls for you?" They took the girls and I was fine. I said, "Look, I'll come and get them." So would be a Friday night. I went round to collect them, and I went in, and both my mum and dad were like startled when they saw me, and like, "You look terrible." And I was like, "Well, I feel much better than I did, yesterday." And my mum was like, "No, you're really pale. Like you're almost your skin. You look like you're dead." And my dad was like, "Yeah, it looks like you're about to go into organ failure, mate." And I was like, "All right, Doctor Elliot, like what the fuck?" And I was like, "Well, I feel much better." And you get defensive. "Well, I feel much better." And my mum was like, "Yeah, you look bad. Like your skin's pale. You're very fat." And I was like, "Well, that's nothing to do with the cold." And she's like, "But yeah, you should do something about it. You're jolly." And I went, "All right, that's fine." Took the girls.
You look like a turkey.
Yeah,
You look like a swollen turkey.
And I was like, don't touch me there." So I took the girls, went home. I was fine. Then once the girls were bathed, put them to bed, I was like, right, I'm still feeling a bit shit. I had your show to go to the next night. Didn't want to be sick, so I went to bed at like 8 o'clock. Slept. When I woke up in the morning, I had like messages from my mum and dad. "Are you all right, son? Just checking you're all right. Answer me." And missed calls and all. And I was like, "Oh no." So they're at home thinking, I've died.
They thought you might have gone in the night.
So yeah, so I woke up and texted them, said I'm fine. They're like, "Listen, if you're still feeling a bit rough, come around, watch the football with your dad, make lunch, you'll help the girls a bit." So I said, "That's great." Went round, watched the football, had your show to go to at night, so I was a bit rushed with stuff. Catherine, my wife, was working, so I went home. I got the girls back. Catherine came and was like, "Have you walked the dog?" And I was like, "No." So amongst everything, I hadn't walked the dog, still feeling a bit sick. So she's like, "You need to walk him, you need to tire him out before you go to the show." And I've obviously felt bad, again, leaving there with the girls, so to get ready for your show. So I thought, I know my parents have this big field down the side of their house, so I'll go park there, bring a dog down, fire a ball for him, tire him out, that'll be grand. So I'm heading over. My mum already worrying about me. I ring her, I'm like, "Listen, my car's going to be parked outside your house. Don't worry, I'm not coming in or anything. I'm just there to walk the dog, so nothing's happened. There's nothing to worry about. Relax." She goes, "All right, okay." So I go park the car, bring the dog down, fire a ball for him. Firing, he's coming back. It's grand. He's firing again. He brings me. Then I fire it, and he's just not coming back. He's like sniffing around, sniffing his bits, chasing his tail. I'm like, "Vinny, come on, fucking time, come on." He's not coming. And it's really starting to stress me out. And I'm like, and he's miles away, so he can't even like just chase him. When you do chase him, he thinks you're playing a game. It's like, "Vinny!" And nothing. And I was like, fuck's sake. And I remembered we got a book when we were training the dog. Like, part of it was how to like work on recall and stuff. And in the book, it said that if your dog's not coming back to you, if you pretend that you're in some sort of trouble, the dog will come and check on you. So similar sort of way as if like a bear's going to kill you, you play dead. And the bear won't eat you, he thinks. So I thought to myself, I'll pretend to be dead. Like, I'll lie down on the ground, here are my arms by my side, and pretend to be dead. So I lay down on the ground, facing the arms by my side, like flat, like I was planking on the ground. Bag of dog shit beside me and the wee thrower at the hand, right? I'm lying there.
What on? Thrower as in like
the wee...
You're falling with it as in like...
So it just looked like, it was on the ground. So I'm lying there on the ground, eyes closed, and I'm waiting for the dog to come. Right? And I'm expecting to hear his feet coming to check on me. But the only sound I hear before I hear this is, David! Ah! Because my mum, unbeknownst to me, when I rang her and said I was going to walk a dog, she thought to herself, wouldn't it be nice if I stick the lead in our dog and come and meet him? So she's gone home. Stuck a lead in her dog, come down for a wee walk with me and my dog to see me from about 200 metres. Lying face down the ground. Effectively dead. She's going, he's died. So I hear my 65-year-old mother running. And then eventually I was like, it's two minds to stay there and wait for the dog. Because, you have to give it time or do a letter, and obviously I waited till she did mouth to mouth and then, yeah. But that was an awkward moment.